expansion. Oh. So I'd need to... Blade of the Immortal. Huh. So I can actually buy stuff. Hold up. Okay. I always click the health bar. Unique artifact. There we go. This strange blade that the Iron Golem forged using a drop of your blood. It is an ugly looking weapon shaped so that it resembles one of the symbols on your left arm. Black veins worm their way across the surface of the metal, and the edge looks so dull that it couldn't even cut one butter. Jesus. It pulses slightly as you hold it like a heart. The Golem claimed this blade could slay even you, provided it was used in a place that was cut off from the rest of the planes. Huh. I might as well have him keep that. Just because. Man, I had her equip that, unequip that.
Hey, come on.
Hey, come on. That's my teeth, man. Had some questions. Yeah, can you tell me more what you can do with my weapons? Oh, with my weapons. Very well. Oh man. Is it like identifying? Yeah, maybe not. It just made it sound like I could do stuff with them, like upgrade them, but I guess not. And that was silly of me to assume. I really wish I could equip quicker, or easier, as opposed to having to click and drag. Although to be fair, it's not really like it's a big issue. And the final thing was... Have you heard of a night hag named Rabel? The night hag sought to sunder the city. Her greatest works were those of unmaking. She walked the path of entropy. Do you know what happened to her?
Updated my journal.
Order set chains about her. She was cast within a cage. Do you know where this cage is? Her prison is unknown to me. That's all I wish to know. I think that's everything. Ugh. Right, okay. Wait. Oh, there we go. I was like, how do I get out? That was really cool.
Done.
Yeah, so if I need to get to the Great Foundry, I'm assuming that must be where all of these dudes... Aha! That's what that door is. That does not look like a door. It's a gate. Right, we're at 1 hour and 51 minutes. I think what I'm going to try and do, hopefully I'll be able to do it, is recruit a 5th party member. Well, technically 4th party member, because my character shouldn't or won't count. Right, I might be able to do this, or I might not. I don't really know. I'm hoping that I will be able to. But we'll soon see. I don't know if I got a certain thing that I needed though. And so if I didn't, then I'm boned and I can't get Ignis as a party member, which will kind of suck, but you know, I don't think the game will be impossible without him. But we'll see. I might have also got the command word, I don't really know. But the thing is, if I like try and talk to him, it doesn't do anything. Examine him. Greetings. Examine the creature. Unless it's a case where I actually have to do this. I think I am boned. It's a bit of an issue. A bit of a shame. Yeah. So I don't think I have the command word. Which is... it's literally necessary in order to be able to actually recruit him. And the worst part is, I don't think there's a way of actually getting the command word. I'm almost certain there's no way of doing it.
I'm gone.
Right, okay. I'm gonna go and speak with Clive again, but I don't think it'll say anything. Just given the fact. Alright. Oh, I need to speak with him to let me through. Thank you. But if I don't have the command word, I'm completely screwed. Damn it.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm almost certain that once you've... I think if you don't get the command word from it, you just don't get chance to do anything else. Clive, I need more answers from you. The face remains impressive and impassive and silent. You know, boss, I was really sick of his constant pauses. Yeah, I can't get anything else out of him. So I don't think I'm able to get Ignis. Damn! That kind of sucks. Because honestly, I really wanted to get Ignis. I wanted to recruit every character that I could. I might have to look up if there's any sort of other way of getting it. I doubt it. Damn it. I'm just googling it. Planescape Torment command word. It's honestly, it's really quite an easy thing to have missed. So it seems. Yeah. Trickle of clear water runs from the corner of the eye. Darn! If only I could speak with some of the others. Nice, I like Bone Club. Well, this is not working. Jesus. Where else? How to acquire Ignis? Yeah, sure. Allow. Oh, just hurry up. Hold the phone. It seems you can actually get it from 2 characters. Maybe. Okay. Oh my god, I can! Yes! You don't learn it from Clive. I thought you did. Wait, maybe the other page that I was on, I was not reading it correctly. Huh. Interesting. Okay, good. It's... Oh shit, where am I going? Oh dear, need to pay attention. Why is there a thing here? This is a mistake, but sure. Bone of the Night? What the fuck? Hold on.
Alright.
Oh my god, this is fucking awesome. Yeah, I know exactly where I am. It's where all the rats were, which means this has put me in a perfect place. Ah, I'm in What's-His-Face's basement. Oh my god. So it seems that I just need to go to the clerk's ward. Jesus. I could have sworn. Right, I need to go back to the page I was currently on. Or that I was on before. Because I'm curious and confused. Because what it said on the page I was using... Oh crap. Once I finally bloody get there, Jesus. Ignis. Right, so what does it actually say? Oh wow, I'm stupid. It did actually state this. Yeah, go and speak with the stone face. And after you'd spoke with the stone face, because I don't think it even gave us a command word. I expended, or exhausted, literally everything that I could. And then once you're done with the stone face, you go to the clerk's ward and speak with Namel. I am a fucking idiot. Ah god man, my knee. Oh, and just my leg.
The sweet smell of sensates and governors.
Oh god, that was a weird feeling. I don't know why it happens. Sometimes, like, my leg hair will just get caught on what I'm wearing and, like, be pulled really hard and it hurts. So I'm looking for Namel. Diligence? Nope. Harlot? I mean, your tits are unsure. Melmina? Right, I'm not gonna be, you know, I don't care about any of the stuff that's here. I can explore this another time. All I care about is finding Namel. Sensor. Salabesh the Onyx. What a name. Oh, they have the best names. You can already imagine how he introduces himself. For I am Salabesh. Since it's okay. Nemel. Okay, that was weird. Sounded like a Scottishman. Or Scottish woman. Ellebrand, Harlot. There's a lot of harlots. That definitely sounds like a woman. Whether she is Scottish or not, I don't really know. Alwyn, barkeep, cafe patron, some other shite. How big is this place? Barely. Gee, what the heck? This place is huge. I realise I say that about a lot of games. Yeah, just when I get to a place that's fairly large, I always just like, bloody hell, this is huge. Don't normally say it so weirdly though. This is huge. Where am I now? Okay, I'm not going back across places I've not been. I'm assuming Nemel's a chick. Yolmi's messenger. May you have a word with me. Well, if you come and talk to me, you might. But I'm not talking to you. That's for sure. Alright, more harmonium officers. Still looking for a woman. Maybe she's in a house. The tailor. The undersigil. Brother of slating intellectual lusts. Apothecary. Civic fest hall. Well, that doesn't answer anything. Maybe she's around here. Diligence. Matter of course. There she is. Found her. Nemel. I have questions that you can answer. This tall, slender woman, sipping fine wine from a small ceramic cup, appears to be looking for someone. Her facial features are elegantly exotic, and the woman's ears, though partially covered by her long hair, can be seen to comb 2 sharp points. Greetings. The woman turns to face you, violet eyes flashing like flawless chips of amethyst. Her speech is as music. You can hear a faint musical tinkling. 100 tiny crystal bells as she speaks. Each word lingers in your ears as if they are unwilling to relinquish the exquisite sound. And I think her name is probably Nemel, not Nemel. Nemel turned to face the scarred, dour stranger. She asked what he wished of her. Wow. Pah, Anna sneers at Mort. Stop your drooling, you leering skull. My, what a hot-blooded little chit. Starved for attention. I could drool over you too if you're just jealous. Mort starts floating towards Anna, making wet slavering noises. Get a hair's breadth closer, skull, and I'll see to it that not one of your chattering teeth lies within 100 paces of another. Jesus. Mort stops abruptly, turning away while muttering unintelligibly. You're Nemel? I was told... There we go. I was told you know the command word for this decanter. The woman makes no move to touch or examine the decanter, but only speaks. Nemel took it from the stranger, turning it in her hands. Had she seen it like before, she thought? Perhaps, yes. She remembered now. She returned the decanter, whispering into his ear as she did so.
Updated my journal.
You realize you know the word now? So, Nilde Nosaj. Though you're certain the woman never whispered to you, but merely said she did. She blinks at you. Would the stranger leave her now, satisfied with what she had told him? Are you looking for someone? Where could she be, Nemel wondered. Her companion, Alwyn, was supposed to have met her here days ago. The woman sighed miserably. The air around her grows chill with her sadness. Whatever. How long must she search this vast foreign city before she finds her dearest friend? I could help you find your friend. What does she look like? Nemel clasps her hands together and bows her head to you. She would be so pleased to hear news of her friend. She told the kind stranger what Alwyn looked like so that he would know her should he come across her. An image forms in your mind, a woman who resembles Nemel but with golden eyes and hair of fiery crimson. I'll return if I find her. Farewell. Is it this chick? No. Right, so I've come here for the only reason I did come here, which was to speak with that bitch. Now I can finally recruit Ignis. Jesus. Oh, right, yeah. Go back to here. And now to the smouldering corpse bar. Before I speak with Ignis, I should probably speak with Dakon and have him turn me into a mage. Yeah. Just think it's probably a good idea to do. There he is.
I'm gone.
Ah, fuck. I'm so glad that I didn't screw it up. I mean, I did, technically, because I went back to the buried village. What is Shrek Law? Oh! His forehead creases, as if he was struck a blow. It's not my will to speak of that place. What is Shrek Law? It's silent for a moment. No, it is a place where I died my first death. Okay. Right, so teach me of the art. Thank you! Let's go. Alright, let's do this. Wait, it said unusable item. Oh, punch daggers, of course. Ignis! Let's do this. Ooh. So this crackling, billowing creature twists slowly above an iron grill upon the floor of the bar. It may have once been human, but now its skin is charred beyond recognition. Streams of fire form a wreath around the creature's body, and the flames lick at the few remaining pockets of flesh, causing them to bubble and run like wax down the creature's skeletal frame. I wonder if this decanter of endless water will do something. You tilt the decanter over the grill and begin to pour. A small stream of ice blue water pours from the decanter and touches the flames of the grill with a violent hissing and a rush of steam. As if in response to this challenge, the decanter seems to lunge forward, falling onto the grill and shattering. By the hells? Here we go. Hissing billows of steam and a furious crackling noise rushes from the grill, spilling over you, and forcing you to cover your ears and turn away. There is a scream, a cackling, a terrible sound like 100 buildings burning. People screaming, their screams being cut short by the roar of flame and melting flesh. Cover your ears, block out the sound. As you put your hands over your ears to block out the sound, you feel a stickiness on your hands, like hot cheese or candle wax. Your ears are bleeding from the sound. Ew. You draw your hands back and see them covered with chunks of melted flesh filled with bloody swirls. Try and get out of the bar. Holy shit. You're about to run from the bar, anything to get away from the sound, when suddenly all falls silent except for a jagged crackling coming from the grill. You turn. On the grill lies a decanter of endless water, now nothing but shards and steam. Above it is the creature, flaming still trailing from its body, floating over the bar's floor. It is staring at you, its eyes flickering like two torches. I know you. Yes. Oh, he speaks. The creature's face splits, charred flesh peeling away from its jaw so that it might speak. Its voice crackles, burns, roars through the creature's chest, and with every word, flakes of cinder and ash spit from its mouth and drift into the air. You can barely stand to look at the thing. The blazing radiance surrounding it is terrible to behold. Ignis.
Yes, long have I slept. Dreams of flames.
Dreams of flames.
Till death comes for us both.
The creature floats towards you, the air bending from the thermals surrounding it. As if in response, flames curl within Ignis's throat, and a tongue of flame streams from behind his blackened teeth. We shall see. There we go. Oh my god, look at him.
Staring at my tail, you skull.
What level is he? Oh god. Level 7. Jesus. Oh god, look at him. God, he really does look strange. I like his animation though. Right, I want to speak with Ignis. Yes. Flames curl around Ignis's throat and oh right, yeah. Ah, here we are. Ignis, your mastery of the art. Can you teach me any of your powers? Wait, Ignis knew much. No longer Ignis burns. In suffering, Ignis learns. A tiny flame gusts from his mouth like laughter, and a stream of embers spits forth. Suffer, learn. Okay, I am willing to suffer. Yeah, I'm willing to suffer for such knowledge. As you're about to speak the words, you feel a crawling sensation in the back of your skull, and you are suddenly struck with the certainty that the knowledge Ignis is to teach may permanently scar you. But you don't know how you know this. I am willing to suffer for the knowledge. Suffer? Flames flicker eagerly along the edge of Ignis's mouth, spiraling up along the melted ruin of his face. Burn pieces of self are burned away. Ignis may still teach much. I wish to learn, Ignis. Can you teach me some of the art? Jesus. Where flames once burned, one may send them again. Before you can react, Ignis's claw lashes out and clutches your finger. With a greedy hiss, he burns it. And through the searing pain, you close your eyes and scream. Oh dear. You force your eyes open to see the burning mass. I lost 1 health. Burning mass of your hand from where Ignis touched it. He floats above, uncaring, cradling your finger, then snaps the tip off, leaving just the base. He hisses, cinders and ash drifting from his mouth, and he flicks the charred remains of your finger back to you. What did you do?
Updated my journal.
Teachings. Ignis... Okay. Cackles, the sound house, now strangely painful to your ears. To learn, one must suffer. I wish to learn more. Flames flicker eagerly. Teach me more of the art. Before you react, latch out and clutch your left hand with a mad cackle. It burns and you scream. 12,000. Oh god, he took my hand. You force your eyes open to see the burning mass of your hand from where Ignis touched it. Only a blackened stump remains. Twitching blood steaming from it. Ignis seems oblivious to your pain. His attention is devoted to your severed hand, which he is holding, admiring it like a trophy. Ignis, give me back my hand. Ignis ignores you. You watch as flames from his hands encircle your severed hand like a wreath, slowly burning the last remains of flesh from it, like a sculptor until only the fused bones remain. He gives a long low hiss and then flings his creation back to you. You even manage to catch it in your remaining hand. You notice the flesh of your severed hand is reknitting itself slowly, painfully. It looks like it's regrowing. What did you do?
Updated my journal.
Teachings. Ignis cackles, the sound now strangely painful to your ears. Wish to learn more? Oh. Ignis hurls himself into the air, leaving a hissing flame trail as he rises. No more pieces of self are burned away. Yet no more of sharing will Ignis teach. Oh god. Ah! You need pieces of me in order to teach me. What about this strip of my intestines? So Ignis cocks his head as you hold up your intestines, then he suddenly swoops in and snatches it from your grasp. Holding it, he strings it between 2 hands like a rope, and he hisses to himself. You watch the intestines steam as he holds them, turning black. You feel a slow burning pain in your abdomen. Ignis strings out the intestines handspan by handspan, and he lets each length fall from his grasp. It starts rotating around him like a spiral, snaking in a slow pattern, each portion being roasted by his flames. There seems to be some dancing pattern to the way the flames are touching the strip of intestines, slowly blackening them until it looks like a long string of charred meat. The burning in your abdomen makes you wince, but it's nothing compared to the pain you felt when Ignis charged the other portions of your body. You watch your burning guts spiral in Ignis's flames, then suddenly they gutter out and they fall into Ignis's hands. He gives a hiss, then throws them to you. Much powers in an immortal's organs. Take the charred intestines. You hold your charred intestines in your hand. They look like a blackened rope. Ignis hovers above you, tiny motes of ash drifting from his burning, emaciated frame. I'm willing to suffer for more knowledge. Can you teach me any more? What about my eyeball?
I feel stronger.
Of course I do. I've only lost like 4 health. Not much. But yeah, before I actually go,
I'm gone.
I want to see if I have the old eyeball. I mean, I ripped out my eyeball and replaced it, but I don't know if I kept the old one. But I get the feeling if I do take the eyeball out, it will just, you know, like re-knit itself to my body. But we'll see. Also, we only have 1 more party member slot. I'm pretty sure there's at least 2 more party members that I can get though.
I'm gone.
There's either 2 more party members or there's more. Are there any others? Oh, we got Zachariah's liver. Alright. Wait a minute. Oh, these are the spells. Yeah, copy the spell. Seeking Flames into Spellbook. And then Infernal Orb into Spellbook. Infernal Shield. Not too baddie. Not too baddie. I meant to just say not too bad. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the Tomb Blends. Guild spurs a note I need for a quest, so I don't have much choice there. Right. I suppose I'll just ask about my eyeball. Oh my god. Yes. You need pieces of me in order to teach me. What about my eyeball? Oh great. Ignis lashes out again his finger like a spear, but he doesn't strike for the eye that you can remove, instead he impales your other eye. There is no pain for a moment, only surprise, and you scream as Ignis lets loose a stream of flames into your socket. They seem to eat into your skull, the hiss of burning flesh fills your nostrils and smoke clouds your vision. You force your eyes open through your bloodied vision, yet only one eye opens. You can barely make out Ignis hovering in the air in front of you, his hand cupping a small orb of flame in his hands. Your eye seemingly untouched by the heat as you watch his hands cover the eye and you feel a second burning pain in your eye socket. And suddenly, even through the searing pain, you can see correctly again. Ignis opens his hand and within it you see the ruined mass of your eyeball. Barely recognizable, yet your eye is still in its socket. He cackles and with a breath of flame, the eyeball rises from his grasp and drifts over to you, like a flake of ash in the air. Take the eyeball, your eyeball.
My journal.
Tiny snakes of flame spiral from Ignis's ruined sockets, travelling up past his charred skull. More teachings, the two snakes of flame circle around behind him, then flare into torches in his hands. More sufferings, and willing to suffer for more knowledge. He needs pieces. I don't know what else I could give him. Me arm? There it is. My eyeball! Teaches Ignis's terror. Holy shit. Hey, I got 1 hit point. Nice, I'm up to 84. I've only lost 5 health. I'm a level 8 mage. Jesus. Right, well I've learnt as much as I can from him, so... Train me back into... this. And I guess I'll speak with Ignis some more? Yes. Ignis... Ooh, actually wait before I do. I know that you can piss him off. And if you do, he attacks you and leaves the party. Ignis, what happened to you to make you this way? This way, a small pocket of flesh on Ignis's cheek pops and runs into a steaming trickle down his jaw. This way Ignis always was. But you look human, or at least you look like you were human once. Ignis twists, hunching his head forward as his body spins slowly above the ground. The effect is much like a fiery whirlwind, thermal steaming off his body and distorting the air around him. Still Ignis, always Ignis. Never mind then, I had some other quest. Oh. Okay. As you open your mouth to speak, Ignis suddenly whirls on you. You are forced to choke back your words as the heat from his frame floods over you. Ignis might you be? Sparks in bodies always seeking to rise. Sparks in bodies? What do you mean? All things burn inside. Ignis's head cranes back and throws his arms wide. Spirals of flame and heat travelling up his arms only need to be kindled with flames to become Ignis. So, might you have been Ignis? Actually, if you end up trying to kindle the flames within people, you usually end up killing them. Ah, here we go. That might be better. If I say that, it might piss him off. So you're saying everyone has the potential to become like you, with the right spark? Yes. Ignis grins, cocking his head to one side, ashes falling from his skull and being swept up in the flaming wreath that surrounds him. Right, so I have some other questions for you. Your heart jumps as Ignis soars several feet into the air. Ooh. And his jaw tears open, fiery trails spilling forth like a nest of snakes. No more talk and questions, silence. But I wish to speak of flames, Ignis, and of burning. Your words are like oil, and you watch them fill Ignis's eyes, fanning the flames you see there. Flames? Ignis drifts down slightly, the heat around him rising, as if in interest. Speak. Ignis will listen. Okay, so what happened to you? Oh, here we go. Ignis, I spoke with a storyteller in the Hive, and he mentioned that someone taught you these things. Who? Of learnings and teachings you know, gouts of flame erupting from Ignis's mouth in a horrid semblance of laughter. You have always taught Ignis. Ignis Master, you were. Me? Are you sure?
Updated my journal.
Ignis' voice drops and the crackling of the flames dies. Yes, it is the only reason Ignis obeys you. Flames rise around him in the crackling spire till death comes for us both. Your words to me, to your student Ignis. Ignis has not forgotten, Master. Ignis, if I was your master, can you remember anything about me? Ignis hisses for a moment, and for a moment his features flicker. At first you think it's the flames, but it's not. It's the flickering of memory. Surrender! The crackling of Ignis' flames subsides, lessening as the charred bones of Ignis' body fold up, twisting into itself until his limbs lie motionless. Becoming a stack of wood within a huge iron fireplace, you are staring into a fire, burning brightly within a vaulted room. The fire crackles and spits embers onto the stone floor, motes rising from the fireplace. Faintly from the darkness behind you, you can hear the rasp of someone breathing. I can hear you. Step into the light. There is a shuffling of sandals and a frail youth steps into the edge of the firelight. His wide black eyes catch the flames and mirror them. He is nervous. You can hear his muscles shaking. His voice trembling, just enough to increase your irritation. Forgive my intrusion, Master. You have already intruded, supplicant. You did so with intention. I will hear it now, and you will lead me to my thoughts. The boy takes a deep breath and glances at the fire. Master, I dreamed of the flames again. Last night they felt real, and you said that we were to come to you if. It was a dream, nothing more, no leave. The boy does not move. His brows draw together, and slowly he displays his hands. The flesh around the fingers blackened, burned. How did your hands come to be burned, supplicant? I awoke and my hands were as ash. The boy meets your gaze. He is still trembling, faintly, but there is an eagerness in his voice which angers you. I dreamed I soared above the earth and the ground, and the sky were as fire. The world itself was so bright that it hurt to look at it, Master. When I awoke, my hands, they were burned, as if I had held a flame within my hands. You lie, supplicant. You have come to me with a story, and now you are in danger of angering me. No, Master. The boy's face glistens with a sweaty sheen of fear. No, upon my life, I do not. You burned yourself with a candle, supplicant, or thrust your hand within one of the pyres in the vault of currents. Now you come to me and tell me a dream burned you. I tire of your lies. The boy falls silent, and to your surprise, his face clenches in anger. No, I do not lie. It was the dream that burnt me, Master. As you said it might if we felt the power stirring. They were your words, and I came to repeat them to you and tell you they were true. He holds up his hands. Look, Master. Grab his hands. Before the boy can react, your hand, huge in comparison, lashes out, crushing his burned hands in its grip. The boy screams, echoing in the vault. With a snarl, you hurl him to the ground in front of the fireplace, and there is a sharp crack as his knees strike the flagstones. Jesus. Look into those flames, supplicant. Raise your head. Look. The boy is shuddering from the pain from his knees. You watch tears blur his eyes as he raises his head to look into the fireplace. The flames cast his face in a red, gaunt glow. Is that what you wish to hold, supplicant? Is the shaping of flames what stirs your heart? Know that flames can burn, and if you would learn their power, you must suffer their touch. The boy is silent, staring into the flames. He seems mesmerized. His tears have dried in the heat, and the shaking is gone. The flames are his focus. He is not listening to you, and you feel fury washing over you. If that is what consumes you, enough for you to intrude upon my meditations, then I shall teach you of shaping the flames. Or of the shaping of flames, supplicant. Your hand lashes out and clamps onto the boy's wrists. He howls as you drag him closer to the fireplace, then thrusts his hand into the coals. There is a crackling, a hissing of burning flesh, and his screams such terrible, yet to learn you must suffer, supplicant. You must allow yourself to be burned by the power of that which you yield. Know its torment, and you shall know how to use it against your enemies. Jesus. So that must be why that's how Ignis teaches, through suffering, because that is how we taught him.
Updated my journal.
Your vision clears, the memory streaming away like smoke. Ignis is hovering above you, his head cocked to one side, and an insane blackened grin smeared across his face. Master, Ignis has not forgotten your teachings. There we go. I wish to speak more of the flames and burning, Ignis. Is it true you burned down the alley of dangerous angles? I have no further questions. Oh god. No, speak. Ignis howls and the air around you twists. Again from the sheer amount of heat. Speak of flames. Speak of the burning. Ooh. Ignis, have you ever felt a building aflame? The flames licking the edges of the timbers, blackening the wood beneath, watching the heat peel the paint from the walls, thatch crackling, the smell of burning straw. As you speak, the crackling of the flames around Ignis's frame ebbs, as if the flames themselves are listening to your words. When you finish, Ignis hisses softly, and the flames in his eyes have dimmed, as if he is lost in a memory. Yes. Brilliant. We'll speak later then, Ignis. Stay calm in the meantime. Yeah, Ignis is a handful. He's a really cool character, but he is a handful.
All right.
Because he's, very angry, it seems. Crap, I should have been a mage when I went through all of that, because I would have got the XP for the mage, but whatever. Oh, my voice hurts. Either way, that is going to be the end of this session. Thanks so much for watching, I hope you have enjoyed, and until next time, take care.